Do you know how we can read a file from current application's root directory? For example, there's a file called one.txt, and there's a hello in this file, and I want to read this file. It's really simple, right? But this simple question, uh, a lot of people make mistake here. Let me show you. First, it's very simple to read it. So, uh, using the file read all text. We can read the text file and then print it out. Okay, let's try. Oh, error throws. What? Do you know why? Because the text file is in the source directory. And when we click the run button, the application launched from the bin debug from this directory. And using the relative path, by default, the application will try to read the file from the current directory, but there is no such a file. So the application crash with a message like this directory one dot text. It cannot find this file. How we can solve this problem? Many people know. That is, click property and right click on this file. Properties, change the copy to output directory to copy if newer. So it will copy the file from the source folder to the bin debug folder. So let's try to run that. As you can see, wow, this file is copied to this directory. Okay, so we can show it. And the tricky thing is, if we modify this file intentionally, we modified the file under this bin debug folder, but here it's not changed. Okay, so it's a read the new value. Okay, do not do like that. I just show you that this application run the read the file under the bin debug directory. Okay, so um um this it? No. Um we have many ways to change the current directory. By default, the current directory is the directory where the binary sits. But we have many ways to change the current directory. The implicit way is to using the directory dot set current directory. Let's using this API to change the current directory to C, disk C, and then run. You can see before I click this button to change the current directory, we can read this file, right? But when we click this file and then click it, application crashed, cannot find file. It tried to read the file from this changed, updated current directories. Okay, so do not rely on relative path to read a file from current directory. Okay, you may say, I will not to call this API to change the current directory. But if you use a third-party library, maybe the library would change the current directory. A friend of mine used to use a third-party library in the library, the author of the library changed the current directory, which made his application crashed with cannot find the settings file. So do not use this. And there another scenario we can change the directory, like if we launch this application from another directory, like let me show you. I want to launch the file from this directory. So yeah, I can do it, right? And then I read the file. Oh, it cannot find the file. Why? Because when we launch the application from other location, the current directory is the directory we launch this application. So as you can see, the current directory is this directory. So do not use relative path to read a file from the root of your application. The recommended way is using the app domain dot current domain dot base directory. Okay, let me show you what it is. The value of it is the directory of where our binary file sits. Okay, as you can see, is this file? Is this directory? Yeah, right. Okay, let me using the change the current directory to change the current directory, and then wow, it's still this directory. It's not changed, right? And if I launch the application from another directory, oh, it's still this directory. So it's reliable. Okay, so when you want to read a file from current directory or from the applications directory, please use this to get the base directory of our application. So let me show you how to solve this problem. Full path dot path combine this with this, and then so combine the applications directory with the file under that directory. Let's try. Good. Change current directory. Good. Even launch from another location. Good. So this way is more reliable. Okay? Except for this API, we have another two API to get the current location, like assembly, get calling, get entry assembly.location. It can also get the current applications, the binary files location. Message box show get entry assembly. Yeah, is the full path of this file, and you can trim this file name and get the directory. Okay, let's change the current directory. All good. Launch from another directory. All good. Okay. And another way is using the get executing assembly good good good, right? But I do not recommend this two-way. Why? First, as you can see, we can see there's a warning. Why? Because for console application or desktop application, the entry assembly will be not now. But if we deploy our ASP.NET Core web application in IIS server using something like IIS integration or something like that, I rarely use it. In that scenario, the get entry assembly may return now. So it's not reliable. And even the get executing assembly, maybe we deploy our application when we organize the DLL assembly in different directory, the executing assembly may be a different directory. So the most reliable way is using the fdomain.currentdomain.base directory. Okay, hope this can help you. I'm Zach, a happy programmer. See you next time. Bye.